everyone, it's Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters, and I'm coming at you with the Confessions of a Paper Addict design team layout. So for this layout, I have used the Daisy Cutouts cut file, and I actually shrunk it down to be 6x6 size and replicated it 4 times onto my page to fill the full 12x12. So obviously that made some of the little flowers a lot smaller, and I really loved that look for my wedding photo background. So if you can imagine one sort of 6x6 square of those daisies, that is what the cut file is. And obviously you could drag that out to be a large size, and the standard, in inverted commas, the standard size that cutout comes from the Etsy store. But I decided I wanted those flowers to be a lot smaller, and I chose to shrink it down to a 6x6 square and put 4 of those squares onto my page to make one full 12x12. And I'm super happy with the way this has come together. I really ummed and ahed about what color to put in the background of this page, because I actually wondered if like another really soft pink might look nice showing through underneath, but I did end up going for white in the end for a few reasons. One, it really sort of made those daisies pop out of the page, and I think it worked well against my white wedding dress, and also because this wedding album as a whole has quite a bit of white space, white paper, white in general happening amongst it. In fact, there's only one piece of paper so far that is the full wood grain piece, and that's the only one so far that is not white or doesn't have a bit of white showing on it. So I really did and ah about whether to back it with a colour or not, and I'm reasonably happy with the way it turned out. It is definitely a little bit stark, but overall with the embellishments and the beautiful florals and all of that, I think it does soften the look. I must admit, this is one of the easiest backing of a cut file I have ever done. I just got a 12x12 and stuck it on the back. It was amazing. And then I did stitch a sewing machine border all the way around the edge before I began any of the embellishing. Can't really see it that well, but you definitely can when you look at the close-ups and when you see the layout in real life. Obviously, I'm using the Daydream collection from Coco Vanilla Studios, as I have done with all of my wedding layouts so far. Well, not so far, just they are. It's going to be my wedding album. And a beautiful big floral sprig that I fussy cut from the wreath paper that was part of the wreath. And then the other sprig that's down in the bottom right hand corner, it was also fussy cut off the main floral paper that comes in the collection. And so at the moment I'm just having a play with how I want my embellishments to go. I decided on 3 photos. Pretty much every single layout I'm making for my wedding album is going to be a multi-photo layout. There's just far too many photos to not include multiples on a page. And I've printed them all 3x4 size. It's the size I always print all my photos anyway, so it kind of happens automatically. But yeah, I didn't print any really in a larger size except for the front cover, just to ensure that fitting multiples on a page doesn't take up too much space on the page, because I really do want to be able to see all the beautiful embellishments and creativeness that goes on around it. Once I am happy with the way those clusters look, I don't actually do any splatters, which is quite unusual for me, but I think the stark whiteness coming through with those daisy cutouts are just really highlighting this page enough that it doesn't need to have any splatters added to it at all. So I hope you have enjoyed watching this process video. Don't forget to check the description box down below. That will take you to the Etsy shop, a specific link to this specific cut file, and there will also be a link to the Confessions of a Paper Addict Facebook group as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will see you later.